Starting a business is exciting, but it also requires careful planning. One of the first decisions you'll face is how to structure your business. A popular choice for many entrepreneurs is the Limited Liability Company, or LLC. Think of an LLC as a hybrid. It combines the simplicity of a sole proprietorship or partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. In simpler words, it safeguards your assets from business debts and lawsuits. Now, let's dive deeper into what makes LLCs tick. What's the biggest fear for most entrepreneurs? It's being held personally liable for business debts. That means if your business goes south, creditors could come after your personal savings, house, or car. Scary, right? LLCs offer a safety net. They create a legal separation between you and your business. This means your personal assets are generally protected from business liabilities. It's like having a fence between your personal and business life. However, remember, this protection isn't bulletproof. If you engage in fraudulent activities or mix personal and business finances, that fence can come crashing down. LLCs are incredibly flexible. Unlike corporations, they have fewer formalities and paperwork. You get to decide how you want to manage your business. You can run the show yourself or bring on managers. You can also choose how you want to be taxed. This flexibility is a huge plus for small business owners. But remember, with great flexibility comes great responsibility. You need to clearly define roles and responsibilities to avoid confusion and disputes down the road. One of the biggest advantages of an LLC is its pass-through taxation. What does that even mean? Well, let's break it down. It means your business income passes through the company and is reported on your individual tax return. Essentially, the LLC itself doesn't pay federal income taxes. Instead, the profits and losses are passed through to the owners, who then report this information on their personal tax returns. This avoids the dreaded double taxation of corporations, where profits are taxed at both the corporate and individual levels. In a corporation, the company pays taxes on its profits, and then shareholders also pay taxes on the dividends they receive. With an LLC, you skip that extra layer of taxation. However, keep in mind that you'll be subject to self-employment taxes on your business income. This means you'll need to pay both the employer and employee portions of Social Security and Medicare taxes, which can add up. It's always wise to consult with a tax professional to understand the tax implications for your specific situation. They can provide personalized advice based on your business structure, income, and expenses. They can help you optimize your tax strategy and keep more money in your pocket. A tax professional can also assist with planning for future tax obligations, ensuring you set aside enough funds throughout the year to cover your tax bill. This proactive approach can prevent any unpleasant surprises come tax season. Additionally, they can help you identify potential deductions and credits that you might not be aware of, further reducing your tax liability. By staying informed and seeking expert advice, you can navigate the complexities of business taxes with greater confidence and ease. Section 5. Perks of being official, credibility, and beyond. Forming an LLC not only offers legal and tax benefits, but also boosts your credibility. Think about it. Customers and partners are more likely to trust a business that's legally established. An LLC shows you're serious about your business. It can open doors to funding opportunities, business loans, and even better deals with suppliers. Remember, first impressions matter. An LLC can give you that extra edge in the competitive business world. Section 6. The downside. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. While LLCs offer numerous advantages, it's crucial to be aware of their limitations. One potential drawback is the self-employment taxes we discussed earlier. As an LLC owner, you'll be responsible for paying both the employer and employee portions of Social Security and Medicare taxes. This can significantly impact your overall tax burden, making it higher than what you might expect if you were simply an employee. It's important to plan for these taxes and budget accordingly to avoid any surprises come tax season. Another potential issue is the complexity of tax filings. LLCs often require more detailed record-keeping and reporting compared to sole proprietorships. This means you might need to hire an accountant or invest in accounting software to ensure everything is in order. The cost of these services can add up, so it's something to consider when deciding if an LLC is right for you. Additionally, the limited life of an LLC is another factor to consider. Unlike corporations, which can exist indefinitely, LLCs typically dissolve if an owner leaves or dies. This can create uncertainty and potential complications for the remaining members. It's essential to have a clear operating agreement in place that outlines what happens in these situations to ensure a smooth transition. Another thing to consider is the limited life of an LLC. Unlike corporations, which can exist indefinitely, LLCs typically dissolve if an owner leaves or dies. This can create uncertainty and potential complications for the remaining members. It's essential to have a clear operating agreement in place that outlines what happens in these situations to ensure a smooth transition. Lastly, regulations and requirements for LLCs can vary from state to state. This means that what works in one state might not be applicable in another. It's crucial to familiarize yourself with your state's specific rules and regulations to ensure compliance. This might involve consulting with a legal expert or doing extensive research to understand the nuances of your state's laws. Navigating these regulations can be time-consuming and sometimes confusing, but it's a necessary part of running an LLC. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse, and failing to comply with state-specific requirements can result in penalties or even the dissolution of your LLC. Therefore, staying informed and proactive is key to maintaining your business's legal standing. In conclusion, while LLCs offer many benefits, they also come with their own set of challenges. Understanding these potential downsides and preparing for them can help you make an informed decision about whether an LLC is the right choice for your business. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, but with careful planning and consideration, you can navigate these challenges successfully. Section 7. The LLC Balancing Act, Weighing the Pros and Cons. So, is an LLC the right fit for you? The answer depends on your individual circumstances and business goals. If you're looking for liability protection, tax flexibility, and a simple business structure, an LLC could be a great option. However, if you anticipate needing to raise significant capital from investors or prefer a more structured business model, a corporation might be a better choice. The key is to carefully weigh the pros and cons and consult with legal and financial professionals to make an informed decision. Section 8. Ready to dive in? First, some homework. Decided that an LLC is the way to go? Great. Now let's talk about the next steps. First, you'll need to choose a unique business name and file the necessary paperwork with your state. This typically involves submitting articles of organization and paying a filing fee. It's crucial to research your state's specific requirements, as they can vary widely. You can usually find this information on your state's Secretary of State website. Section 9. The Operating Agreement, your business's rulebook. Think of an operating agreement as your business's constitution. It outlines the ownership structure, management responsibilities, and profit-sharing arrangements. While not always legally required, having a well-drafted operating agreement is essential for preventing disputes and misunderstandings among owners. It's a good idea to consult with an attorney to ensure your operating agreement is comprehensive and legally sound. Section 10. Keeping the government happy: licenses, permits, and taxes. Oh my! Once your LLC is formed, you'll need to obtain the necessary licenses and permits to operate legally. This is a crucial step to ensure that your business complies with local, state, and federal regulations. Depending on your industry, you might need specific permits, such as health permits for a restaurant or professional licenses for a consultancy. These requirements vary depending on your industry, location, and business activities. For instance, a construction business will have different licensing needs compared to an online retail store. It's essential to research the specific requirements for your business type and location. Local government websites and business bureaus can be valuable resources for this information. You'll also need to set up a system for managing your business taxes. This involves more than just paying your taxes on time. You'll need to keep meticulous records of your income and expenses, understand the tax deductions available to your business, and possibly make quarterly tax payments. Consulting with a tax professional can help you navigate these complexities. This includes obtaining an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, from the IRS if you have employees or operate as a corporation or partnership for tax purposes. The EIN is like a social security number for your business and is necessary for filing taxes, opening a business bank account, and hiring employees. Keep in mind that you'll need to file annual reports and pay annual fees to maintain your LLC's good standing. These reports typically include information about your business's activities and financial status. Missing these filings can result in penalties or even the dissolution of your LLC. Staying organized and setting reminders for these important dates can help ensure you remain compliant and avoid any legal issues. Section 11. Still curious about LLCs? Keep learning. This is just a crash course in the world of LLCs. There's always more to learn. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Consult with legal, financial, and tax professionals to get personalized advice for your specific situation. Remember, knowledge is power. Starting and running a business is a journey. By understanding your options and making informed decisions, you'll be well on your way to success.